I don't care if you've been trying to triple pack a punch that legendary wonder weapon all night. If you up smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke me out, fam. Thanks shit on my left. Cross.
Hello, soberness, my old friend.
Ooh, it's January. It's that time of year.
That's dry January.
Yeah. Uh, Wait, did you do October as well?
I did a little bit, and I think September, a little bit, a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then, because, my oldest came out here, and, for her birthday, and so we had to drink. She turned 21. So,
All right.
So I made it a little bit early. Whoa, what happened here? It says the video, I'm not sure if we're live or not. Should be.
Oh, I got a notification.
I got one too. I'm like trying to go on the Creator Studio, and it's not giving me. It says excellent connection, but I don't see our video playing back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good now.
Just a little delay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
old.
if you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear us. So
Yes. Hear us, see us. Everything's sounding good. Old Ninja hopefully should be en route or joining shortly, but we're gonna get up on starting on this. You usually have some stats, but it's been a while. Do we have stats?
yeah, I think we do. Give me 1 second. Listener of the week would be Arm Roker 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
I like that. Good shit.
And nobody in the chat just yet. We were kind of late, so sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, not too bad. We've been later.
That we have, but we also missed a week, so
Yeah.
there's that.
All right. God damn it. Let's start off with some shit. I know you flew through God of War, right?
Oh, yes, I did. Well, I wouldn't say fly through. Like the first, I don't know, bunch of playthroughs was like jacking off with sandpaper. So, yeah, it was quite bad. I was dying a lot.
So help me because I still haven't played it yet. I know it's free DLC, but it's a roguelike too.
Yes, and it's totally connected to the game, so it actually progresses the story really well. If you have been playing God of War since its inception back in the PS2 era, you're gonna love this game because if one of the complaints that people had about this God of War is that they didn't talk enough about the backstory of Kratos, and in this one, you get all that backstory. You get new enemies, which I was not prepared for. I was just like, "Whoa, this is cool." Um, People come back from the old games, like older characters, and it looks like they can't hear us because Warrior Fella is in the chat. So thank you, Warrior Fella. So yeah, it's probably the best DLC, one of the best DLCs I've ever played, and it's the best roguelike game I have ever played. By far. I probably put in conservatively 50 hours. That's conservative. Probably more than that. Probably like 60 or more.
Because in general, you like that genre, like Hades, and what was the other shooter one? Returnal?
Yeah, Returnal. Well, Returnal was like super hard. I need to go back and play that. But the problem with Returnal is that I had to stop playing it because when you put it in rest mode and anything happened, you would go back to the beginning. And like, so if anything happened, like your power went out or anything. And
Damn.
so, yeah, or if you update it, that was the main thing. So the game would update and then you lose all your progress. So, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. But in this one, it's like in Returnal, like you have to go like kind of far in the game. But in this one, you could probably you can quote unquote beat the game. You can do a cycle in probably 30 minutes. Yeah. If you don't die. So, yeah.
So help me out. I know I need to play it, but in Ragnarok, there was like that challenge area on one of the realms.
Yes.
Is it similar to that challenge?
Sort of. No, actually, no, it's not because there's not.
Okay.
There are challenges. So if you play any kind of roguelike games, you'll know that there's like challenges you can do throughout like the cycle that you're playing, and so they'll have like these modifiers in there that you can do yourself. Like say, like one of the ones that got me killed, which I'll never do again, is if every time you kill an enemy, you're bifrosted. And then you have to beat like 5 levels like that. But then at the end of that, like you'll get like some really good perk, but just for that cycle.
Okay.
So, and it's not a nonstop like horde mode or anything like that. But like every time, like you pass like these levels, and each time it's like randomized and different. And then in between each level, except for the first two, you go to like the sanctuary, and in the sanctuary you can spend money, or like resources to like buy cycle specific upgrades. So when you start the game, you don't have anything, right? You end up
Hmm.
getting more stuff, but you have to like buy things in like the cycle. So say like you don't have any like, remember how you have like the, not the relics, but that too, sort of the shit, I forget what you call them now. Like the power moves that you do in the game.
Hmm.
Like you don't have any of those every time you start the cycle. You have none. And so
Okay.
throughout the game, you have to either unlock them through like chests or purchase them. Or I usually unlock them through chests. And then like to upgrade them, you have to spend resources that are in the cycle. And then they have other resources that are permanent upgrades, but you have to like progress far enough in the game to get them.
Is it just Kratos, or remember like Atreus was helping you a lot in the
Yeah.
story?
It's just Kratos because it's after Atreus leaves at the end of the game. So it's right after the end of Ragnarok.
Ew. Okay.
So you have to adjust to like playing without Atreus, and it took me a little while to do that. And
Yeah.
then getting used to like not having, because I was used to like having all my stuff like the way I'm set up, in the game. There's like
Yeah.
certain moves that I do a lot in the regular game that I don't have access to unless I pick them up in the cycle, but they're randomized, so I can't, you know, you can't really pick and choose like which ones you get.
And so you, just like other roguelikes, you start fucking up in the beginning. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So in the
Okay.
beginning, so like in the beginning of the game, you basically start like in the beginning of God of War, Ragnarok, right? Like you don't have hardly any life. You have basically no rage. You don't have shit. And so when you're playing on hard mode, it doesn't like they're still hard enemies. So
Mm.
and they still have mini bosses and bosses. Like you have like Magni and Modi or Magni's in it. A bunch of other like bosses are in it. So yeah, and there's new bosses too. So yeah.
Can I fluctuate the difficulty level
Yeah, you
on the?
can. You can. I
Okay.
just I just kept it on hard, not the new hardest mode, but I kept it on hard mode.
Okay.
But that took a while to get used to. And what was really cool about this game is that it kind of forces you to not play the normal play style that you play, because usually we have like our preferred weapons in the game, right?
Hmm.
But in this one, every time you start the cycle, you have to basically pick a path. Once you get far enough in the game, you have to pick a path, right? And so, like, say if you pick, the Blades of Chaos. So a lot of the perks that you get will be geared towards the Blades of Chaos for a long time.
Mm.
Um, and like at the like part of the cycle when you like ascend to like the second tier or whatever, like you can upgrade it to like do way more damage with one particular weapon. So
Okay.
you have to be really like smart on like which one you choose. But it really depends on like in the beginning, after you play a bunch of times, you get like three choices on like which path you want to take. But even those three choices are kind of randomized. So I'll give you like an example. So you'll have like the choice of like the path of the spear, which say it'll be drop near, and you can get like life steal on kill. So that's a cool one, right? That's what I usually go for. Or another choice within the same thing, the Blades of Chaos, but like the little when you spin the blade around, it'll like deflect projectiles when they come in. Or you pick the axe, and it'll do like when you power up the axe, it'll power up faster, and you get like a gift of strength when you do that. But you have to pick one of those at the very beginning, and then it'll kind of guide you on which way you want to go.
But in the base game, and obviously this is different. Obviously, you were like cycling back and forth between the axe, between the blades. Can you do that eventually?
No, you still have all your weapons, but they're just
Oh,
all depowered. So in the beginning of
okay.
every cycle, like you don't have um like like you have like all the moves per se, but you don't have
Mhm.
like the power moves. You don't have any of that. You don't have any
Okay.
of like the other like perks of like strength or luck. You can upgrade those over time, like permanent stats, but
Yeah.
you don't get them in the beginning. And there's a few other things too that you don't really it's like the perks of the weapons that you don't have. So
Okay.
like, you know how like you can pick what kind of shield you have, and this one you can pick what kind of shield you have too. But there's also shield perks that you have to get within the cycle. Like for example, like if you parry, they have one where if you parry, it'll do a realm shift, but that's like a random perk that you have to pick.
Hmm.
So, but when I saw that perk, I was like, this is dope. And one I was sleeping on for like the longest time was like the Vanir poison with melee weapons, because I never used like Vanir poison, but what that does is it basically lowers the level of anybody you hit with it. And
Yeah.
so when it said melee weapons, I was like, well, I don't use just my fists, but it works with the shield. So you have a
Hmm.
shield and you really go to parrying and shield bashing, you hit them with that, and with a combination of that and like a realm shift, so it'll like poison them, stop time, you can do a ton of damage within
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time frame. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to check this out. Yeah.
it's
Wait,
so good.
did they ever add New Game Plus and all that?
Yes, they did. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I have to check it out
yeah.
because I know there were not realms, but like areas of the map. I'll have to look it up. Like I had trouble traversing certain areas.
Mhm.
I don't know how to get to that place or whatever that I need to go, but I need to go back. I'll
No,
play
but
it.
the good thing is, well, have you beat Ragnarok?
Yeah, yeah, I beat
Okay,
it.
well, if you beat it, then yeah, just go straight to Valhalla. Like you don't have to remember to do any. It's like a self-contained thing.
Okay.
So like when you go to the menu, it asks you want to play Valhalla, New Game Plus, or New Game Settings, or whatever. So then you'll start your journey from there. And like the story on there is so good. I don't want to give anything away, but it's like it's really really good.
Yeah, I love the main game for Ragnarok in terms of the story and the whole thing was great.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, thank you Mile High Blur for super chatting us. We appreciate it. So if y'all want to donate to the podcast, you can hit super chat. If you're in YouTube, you can donate to us. So happy New Year to you too, Mile High Blur. I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, good stuff. Shout out to him. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out because that dropped in December randomly for free. Uh,
Yeah, they
and it
announced it, and
was
like 2 days later, it came out. I was like, what?
yeah, I was like, okay. So that was cool because remember the first one, what was that, 2018, 2019?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one didn't have any DLC or any like anything that dropped for it. Because I was like, well, maybe this one won't either. But
They said they weren't, but
yeah,
yeah, I don't know how they like it didn't leak, which is amazing, and the fact that it's like so well done, like it's like fully voice acted, like in this the continuation of the story is so good. Like Patrick started playing and he said, yeah, like it's like one of his favorite games, and it's like
nice,
it's amazing.
nice. I'm gonna check it. I'm definitely gonna check it out, especially with that free 99. I like the price tag. So
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't believe that it was free. Like this could have been like a standard. Like, I would have paid $30 for this game, like
yep,
easily. So
yeah, no, that's great. Fucking Santa Monica doing winter ass shit again, man. That's great. Um, yeah, man. So what have I been doing? I know when if Old Ninja does join us, we'll talk about it even some more. But god damn it, man, I've been on this fucking zombie loop for a minute for Modern Warfare 3. Um,
yeah,
it took me a while because I mean, my initial impression was okay, I missed the rounds and all that, but what it really is, once you get into that loop of like the fucking perks and the like the triple pack a punch and the legendaries and the better like uh classified weapons, like okay, for example, there's this thing called the ether blade that basically is an infinity blade boomerang. Oh, here's
there
Old
we go.
Ninja.
Here's one inch. All
He's
right.
joining.
Oh, can't see him or hear him though.
Maybe he's trying to get in here.
Yeah,
Okay,
there he is. All right.
now I can see him. What up, Old Ninja?
Can you hear us? Oh, he's frozen.
He looks frozen to me.
He's in cover
Or
now.
no? Nope.
There we go.
Can you hear us?
The naysayer, no.
You can hear us. Man, I was mentioning, I was trying to describe the fucking ether blade on zombies and how fucking OP that shit is in terms of it feels like a boomerang cyber fucking knife that you can almost spam every 2 to 3 seconds and it'll just kill 4 zombies at a time.
Damn.
Instant one shot kill. And you just hit R1, keep hitting R1 basically anytime you get stuck or hoarded on, and that shit is like my favorite fucking new weapon.
You can kill more than 4 if you do it right.
Maybe if they're lined up, okay. Yeah, maybe if they're lined up you can do even more, but it takes out a bunch of them. The other one that they added that my one of my fucking favorite is this golden fucking 3-plate vest that just auto regens. So you get hit, and as long as you're not continually getting hit where it keeps on going down, 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 down because you keep getting swiped or whatever, it'll just auto regen. You don't have to like load plates for it to do that.
That'd be nice.
And yeah, it's a fucking godsend, especially in tier 3, tier 4. Shit is fucking fun as fuck. And then I don't know, like ray gun. I'm not all that fucking keen on per se. I don't know about you, old ninja, but those are some of my fucking favorite.
Mm.
You have a legendary or whatever, or a wonder weapon or whatever that you loving?
What I love is the bike.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So like ether infused bike, and it sounds like an old like metalhead who talks shit to you while you're driving. And so it doesn't require fuel, but what it does is like the more zombies you run over, you power up its like weapon. It has like an area effect weapon where like the more zombies you kill, when you get it all the way up, it like does this like ether blast, like everything around it like gets wiped out for like a pretty big radius. It also drives on water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty fucking awesome. And like it's talking shit to you. It talks shit the whole time. When you leave it, it talks shit to you. Like, where the fuck are you going? Come back here. We need to fuck shit up. Like,
yeah.
the more you're off of it, it starts yelling at you. Like, get back on. We need to kill shit. That's probably like one of my favorites. It's pretty awesome. Like the Ether Blade is probably my second favorite, even though it's really cool. But like, it takes a second to like line up a lot of them to kill them. And then the other thing is like, it does not work on special infected.
No. Yeah.
It doesn't do shit to them, so that's kind of a bummer. But like the bike, it affects everything. Everything that you attack with it like fucking it does damage. Either it outright kills them or it does like a good amount of damage to like heavy enemies. The bike is probably one of the best things in the game. It's fucking awesome, and especially helpful when you're trying to exfil and the exfil is hella far away. Driving on water is like fucking cool because when you drive on water, it like just little flames on the tires. It's
like
pretty fucking cool.
Biker Jesus.
Yep. Pretty much.
It's a demon bike. Yeah, it's like Ghost Rider. It's like an ether infused ghost riding bike. It's fucking awesome.
Real quick too, shout out to the fucking just zombie community, man. Every time I fucking play, and I've been playing this shit pretty much nonstop every night or every other night. Anytime I'm in with randos, most like 80-90% of the time, folks got motherfucking mics, mostly because I shame them. But people are dropping all kinds of shit. They're like, oh, hey, let's go to tier 4. Let me drop you some schematics. Let me drop you some fucking cash and shit. It's a fucking it's a community of motherfuckers that like just act like Santa Claus. Just like, dropping all kind of shit.
It's like
I
Borderlands. Remember Borderlands?
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
Dropping infinity guns and shit.
That's it. But it's like every fucking time. Like, hey, you want a ray gun? Hey, you want a fucking Wonder Blast or whatever? Whatever that fucking
finger blast
weapon is.
You dropping finger blast?
Wonder. What is that shit? Wonder Bluster.
It's a Wonder Waffle.
Wonder Waffle. Wonder Woofle. Whatever the fuck. Folks been dropping good shit. I appreciate that. Sometimes you try to pay it forward, but I also feel like if you want to go to like tier 4 or do some tier 3 missions or whatever the fuck it is, you could just squad up with randos to have ultimately 6 people in your squad, which is even fucking better. So I'm loving the fuck out of it, man. I didn't quite get. I still don't love the exfil, but there are times when you can barely make it by the fucking skin of your teeth, and you're like sweating bullets and shit, or you die on the fucking chopper, but you still get to successfully exfil barely. That shit is fun.
Yeah, I mean, exfil, they completely changed. Like before, it was like you were just waiting and you're just shooting shit while you're waiting. Now, exfil is like a fight for your life to get out. Like everything spawns, and like the higher the tier, the more fucking dangerous the shit that comes after you. It's like really crazy. It gets really hectic. Like I've had people literally just drive around and just save people at Exfil because it'd be so hectic. They just come in with the turret gun, wipe out everything, make sure you get out clear, and they jump back in their car and take off while you're exfilling out. I'm like, what the fuck? And they don't even say nothing. Half the time they don't say anything.
No.
Other half the times I've seen like squads merge. So it'll be our squad, another squad's like, hey, we need to get out too. Like they just help clear the area. Another squad will come in. They'll use the turret gun, and once everyone's clear, they take off, or both teams take off. Like it's very weird and crazy, but it's like super hectic. Like there are times where you think that you may not make it trying to exfil. So it's very very wild, but it's fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I'll give credit to, I don't know if it was you, Old Ninja, or Stitch, or whatever. God damn it, them motherfucking decoys. Decoy grenades are the greatest thing ever. Like, decoys and fucking monkeys.
The monkeys.
And that fucking ether gravity ball bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you call it.
I just called it the LZ, or the gravity ball. Oh, I found some shit out about that fucking grenade. So that grenade can teleport you.
Shut the fuck up,
so
really?
if you throw the grenade, and if you jump into the center, you'll do a short-range teleport to get you out of danger. Pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that out last night, and I did it. Like, one of the guys was rolling with, as you say, like, we were playing, and dude, like, came in, he did, it's not a glitch. I call it a tombstone feature. It's not really a glitch, but, excuse me. He came in, dropped a bunch of money, and he was telling me about this. Like, hey, did you know if you do this, you can teleport? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, try it. And I had one. I threw it and like was killing everything. And I jumped in the middle and boom, short range teleport. I was literally out of danger. I was in a safe space when it teleported me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, so yeah, it's not very far, but it's enough to get you out of danger. And I was like, what? That's fucking crazy.
That's good shit.
Crazy.
Learn something fucking new, man. But yeah,
there's every 3 matches I learned something new about that fucking game. Like we went into tier 4, and there's like areas that have locked doors that you need keys. One of the guys he knew where the key was. He went to go get a key. So let's go see what's in here. I was like, oh shit! So like we opened up the door. And there's more than one door. There's more than one locked door. So I was like, what the fuck? It's fucking wild.
There's more than I thought my first few weeks playing it. Portals and fucking just a lot of shit. Let's just say that.
A lot of stuff, and there's more coming.
Yeah,
like there's more. I mean, I haven't even gotten to the red worm.
Yeah,
I haven't killed the There's it's actually 3 bosses. There's 3 like quote unquote hidden bosses, even though they're not hidden. And there's like a 4th little stave that will unlock a hidden supply cache. And like I never get a chance to do it because people kill the bosses on our way to kill the boss.
Yep.
So, like if you try to do it, you have to like kind of do it kind of quickly before people like wipe out one or all of the bosses. So, and they drop good loot even before you can get to the loot stash. So, pretty awesome.
One other quick thing too that I appreciate. There's way more of an actual cohesive story between like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and I'm still working my way through Act 3. But there's a pretty decent story with cutscenes and all that stuff. So
what's going on with the Vault Easter egg hunt?
Which one?
Vault Easter egg stuff. Killer Frost is talking about it. I don't know what it is. Is that
Vault Easter egg? There's a bunch of Easter eggs. I haven't really been chasing them down. I haven't even gotten into the vault. I know where it is. I know where all the pieces are, but before I get to it, people kill them or use them, so I can't get to it. So
I don't know how to get into the vault. I don't know how to get into the vault yet either. I'm sure I gotta look it up.
To get into the vault is easy, but actually doing it, that's the hard part. The hard part is actually doing it before another team kills your target. That's the hard part. Because it's literally the entire map. They're in very specific locations. You need to get there before someone else kills it or uses it. And then if they use it or kill it, because one of them is not a boss. One of them is just a room you need to use like a phone. If they use it before you do, you lose the chance to use that. So I'm like, fuck. If you spawn by there, that's the best part. If you spawn by the phone, that's great. And you can kill the bosses easier. But you need to be quick. You need to like get a vehicle, get to those spots before other people do, and then get to the loot cache. And it might take you 80% of the time to do all that shit. If you're not coordinated. If you're coordinated, you can probably do it in like 10 minutes, maybe less.
Dude, I love it. I love it. We're going to tier 3. We're going to tier 4.
Tier 5 now. There's tier 5.
I need to find out about tier 5, man. I've done tier 4.
5 is the elder shuttle where you can die in like one hit.
Okay, then that's where I was.
Yeah, it's tier 5. They call it tier 5.
I will say this though, it's kind of like you learn to not give a fuck about the tiers as you get stronger and more confident, especially if you have your loadout really set up. Like if you've hit the what's that fucking the big soda machine where you can buy everything in tier 3?
The Wonder Douche or whatever.
Yeah.
Wonder Waffle.
Yeah, the Wonder Waffle soda banquet shit. Like, and you have your triple pack a punch and your legendary. Like, you feel like you big boss shit. You know, you're ready for anything, and then you start getting into those higher zones. And if you don't have a squad with like the healing aura or whatever, or some self revive kicks, you get fucked.
You're done.
Quickly.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're 100% done.
Yeah, and then I don't like, but I like at the same time the fact that if you get fucked, you know, you lose your shit, you lose your vest, you lose your backpack, you know.
So there's a workaround around that. So it's the tombstone.
Yeah.
The tombstone soda, if you drink it and you die, and like you literally go to the end game screen or whatever, or your squad eliminate screen. If you go in again, you just gotta go to where you died and you get all your shit back. That's part of the tombstone like feature. I don't want to say glitch, but it's part of the tombstone feature. You get, including your money, your armor, your guns, everything you had. So you can technically duplicate what you have if you come in again with more shit, and then just do it again and like re-up on your money. So the tombstone soda, even though it may appear like it doesn't do anything, if you die and you have like really high-end stuff, you can get it back, but you need to make sure you make a beeline for it, because I think there's like a set amount of time for you to get it. So.
Yep. For real. Yeah, man. Anyway, I've been just loving the fuck out of it, man. It's we're not even on, what is it, season 2 yet. So.
Oh no, because so I don't know if you saw the roadmap, but there's more shit coming for season 2. So there's probably going to be a new boss. I know the train is mobile on Warzone. I think it'll be mobile in season 2 for zombies. And they're bringing new zombies too. So there should be new zombies for season 2. So
good, man.
It's gonna be wild.
Good shit. All right. Thank you for joining in. Where are we going to next?
Where are we going next? Hey, what'd you guys get anything cool for Christmas?
Oh yeah, I did. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. I got 2 things. Look at this. I got this here. For those of you who are listening via audio, I have this here. I got this. It's actually really cool.
Nice. It says keeping it classic for the listeners.
Yeah, and then like at the bottom it says original gamer at the very bottom. It's like a retro fucking T-shirt with like an arcade throwing the peace sign. It's actually really cool. And I got this. I've never heard of this brand, but I got it's a spider hoodie. A spider hoodie. Let's see what's on here. Not like this.
Oh, not like Spider-Man, but
no, not like Spider-Man. It's a spider hoodie. It's like this weird. It's like this weird like. What's the material? The breathable like material, but it's like in a hoodie. So.
Spandex?
No, it's like when you work out. No, what's the stuff they wear when you work out? It's like the breathable, like workout shit. I can't. I got one of those.
Kevlar? I don't know.
Kevlar is not breathable. I can tell you this.
No, Kevlar. I'm about to say, I have actually held, or no, did I wear? I think I held and wore Cronus's Kevlar, and it was not breathable.
Yeah, that wasn't Kevlar though. That was.
Was it Kevlar? It was just your suit thing.
Yeah, I was just.
The thing was like 70 pounds.
It's better than Kevlar.
Oh well, whatever.
That's a straight bulletproof vest.
Yeah, it wasn't breathable. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no. That'll stop a 7.62 round multiple times.
Yeah, it's good. I can wear that when I go to Oakland.
Yeah. What about you, Prodigy?
But yeah.
What the fuck did I actually? Man, I mean, just a few clothes. I'm an old man now, you know.
You got some socks. Did you get a tie at least? Was that
I think I
Father's
did.
Day?
I think I did get a fucking tie, man.
Yeah. Yeah, usually
Well,
Father's Day is the tie.
my kid, my daughter, really. I don't know. She's her own person. She wanted a bed, like a, I don't know, like the bed stand or the bed frame, I guess, but it looks like a houseboat basically. Anyway,
I know what you're talking about. It's like a canopy, right?
yeah, whole thing. So she wanted that, and that's her favorite fucking place in the entire house right now. And my son got he got Spidey 2, and he's almost at the platinum already. He's been playing it
Oh, wow.
nonstop. So yeah, that was it. How about for you, Cronus?
Nice. So I got tickets to go see Black Panther the play.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
And it's out in like Virginia. So yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, it's in Virginia, the state?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
even
Yeah, it's not
crazier.
close. So we'll have to do like a sort of a vacation thing.
Mhm.
So is it that part? Because the Virginia's pretty long. Is it that part of Virginia that's right by DC?
I have to look.
Okay, cool.
Oh, very nice. Warrior fellow listed what he got. He got some pretty awesome shit from Levi's Canvas Winter. He's got some really good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. Cool shit. Let me hold that for you for a little bit.
I'd be jacking people for shit.
Oh, so B-Boy, I saw what B-Boy got for Christmas.
I
He
did too.
posted it
Yeah.
to everyone. He got a DJ set.
Nice.
Yeah, he got two turntables and a microphone. I'm like, oh
Good
shit.
He knows where it's at.
Yeah, he had. I remember
Nice.
when we first started talking. He was talking about his DJ stuff, and he like kind of let it fall to the wayside, and he got like a new set. So I know he was super excited. I was like, oh shit, it looks fucking clean as fuck.
So
Fucking
I
dope.
have to ask. Is it one of the new school kind of turntable shit where it's
Yeah,
like
it's digital.
all digital?
Yeah.
I think it's a combo for him. I think he got like a
Okay.
combo where you can add the digital to it, but it
Okay.
literally has like old school fucking. Because nowadays, I've seen one of the new sets. It's not real. They're not real turntables. There's little turnstile things. They're like the size of a pancake.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
use that to scratch.
I think that's
But
what
he
he
got
has.
actual. It looked like he had the actual
That's what he
vinyl
has.
shit for it.
No,
I have
yeah,
the picture from me.
I'm
You
looking
have
it
the
up.
new.
Yeah, it's the digital one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then he got the new shit. Oh shit.
So he's got a
Yeah, with-
Pioneer DDJ FLX4.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
That's
yeah.
cool. That's good shit,
That's
man.
dope ass shit, dude.
Shout out to people. That's good. He been on them zombies with us.
Yeah. But he should put your information in chat so people can book you for weddings. Do it now. Do it right now.
What did your youngest daughter get? Anything?
All kinds of stuff. I think that one of the things that she's been using the most is she has one of those. I think it's an American doll. It's a black version, obviously, but she got a matching set of like pajamas for her and the doll, and a whole bunch of other
Oh,
clothes for like the
shit.
doll. Yeah, so she's been like changing the clothes for the doll. Like she'll change her clothes to go to bed, so they wear the same thing, and when they get up, she's been changing her clothes every single day. So it's just been like, like it's super serious for her.
I love it. I love it, man. That's great, man. Yeah, our kids have been out of school. I think this is like going into the third goddamn week now. You know, so they've just been loving it.
Say again.
Our kids have been out of school.
Yeah.
This is like the third fucking week now. I'm like, God damn it, y'all just get all kind of the time off, you know?
Well, we got Riley in camp this week, science camp. So
Okay.
but last week we kept her at home. The week before that she was in some other camp. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I think they go back to school on like Wednesday, right? Which is super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, they're enjoying it. Like I said, my son is trying to get this platinum either tonight or tomorrow. So I still got to play Spidey. But yeah.
I got that platinum. Actually, you know what's funny is that after I got the platinum, I was looking through all my games that I platinums for, and I noticed I don't have the Miles Morales platinum, but I'm missing like two. I'm missing like two trophies, and one is like where you have to like ride Rhino in the very beginning and like hit certain things. I just got to play the game over to get that one,
There you go.
and so
I
I'll
don't know
probably
if
do that tomorrow real quick.
I know the Miles Morales one. I'm missing 1 or 2 for the plat.
Yeah,
Nice.
And it's the same thing. One of them is to clear like a hideout because when I beat the game, there's no more hideouts, so I had to like restart New Game Plus, and I made sure to get the cat. So I'm gonna do it with the cat.
it's probably clear it and be stealthy. That's probably one.
Yeah,
of them.
it is. Or no, I think you have to be on like a zip line or some shit. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, and like you have to. I think you have to do the whole thing without being detected. And usually I get excited and I want to do all the powers, so I'm not fucking people up. So
Yeah.
I go in all stealthy. So it's crazy.
I ended up rewatching Scott Pilgrim's the Scott Pilgrim anime. I've watched it like 3 times now.
Damn.
My son, I watched it solo, then I watched it with my son, and then my daughter was like, "No, I don't want to watch this. Nobody cares. Who the hell is Scott Pilgrim? That's weird, Dad." But she was like, "Fine, I'll watch 1 episode." Tell me why she fucking went ape shit for that show. She was like, "Oh my God, Ramona's so fucking cool. She's changing her hair, Dad." You know what I mean? You know? So she loved it, and I was like, "Okay, now you can watch the live action or whatever. You know, it's PG-13, it's fine." And she's like, "No, why would I want to do that? They got a weird Ramona. That's not my Ramona." I was like, all right.
Yeah, did you tell her that Ramona is the same Ramona? She like voices that Ramona.
I sure did. I said it's the same voice actor.
Yeah, but she looks like way different now. It's weird.
I haven't seen her in anything like that actress in anything in a while.
That's because you haven't seen Ahsoka.
Oh, she's in Ahsoka. Okay.
Yeah, she's the green girl.
She's
okay.
She's General Harris and Dula.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, she's in. Also, if you've seen on Netflix, is it Gunpowder Milkshake or
The fuck?
yeah, there's one where she plays like an assassin and she's stuck in Tokyo. I
Okay.
don't remember if it's Gunpowder Milkshake or the other one.
She was in Death Proof too.
Yeah, she's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Her and Rosario are on Death Proof.
Rosario.
Yeah,
that's pretty
great.
Love
that. I love that shit.
It was way better than Planet. What was it called? Planet
Terror.
Yeah.
Planet Terror.
I mean, come on. Rose McGowan had a fucking machine gun for a leg. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, Death Proof though. You just what's the guy's name?
Great.
Forget that guy's name, but
Kurt Russell, baby.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. His acting in there was fantastic. And in the very end, when he gets his ass kicked, and the ass kick at the end from Rosario.
Yeah, he gets
like,
extra ass kicking. It's cool because I don't think either of you are watching Monarch: Legacy of Monsters.
No,
but yeah, so I've been watching. I'm actually caught up. The new episode's out tonight or tomorrow. But it's out on Friday. But him and his son Wyatt play the same character. So his son plays a younger version of him back in at the end of World War II, and then he plays the current version of him, or he plays the current version of the character. So he plays the old character while Wyatt plays the younger character. It's actually a really good fucking show. Like it's one of Apple TV's like top shows.
This is Kurt Russell you're talking about?
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell play the same character, and they play different time eras of that character. So it's pretty cool.
I wasn't prepared. I saw it fairly recently. I think like at the end of November for the first time. Hateful 8. He was fucking phenomenal in that shit.
Oh, that's right. You've never seen Hateful 8?
I don't know why I missed it in theaters because I usually it would have been like my cup of tea in the fucking theaters, but I saw it on Netflix, the extended version. I was like, this is good as shit.
Yeah, so in the theater had an intermission in the film.
Yeah.
Unlike Death Proof or unlike Grindhouse. Grindhouse did not have intermissions that I remember, but Hateful 8 had an intermission. So during intermission, they had like stuff laid out for you, like you can pick up like memorabilia. Like it was like fucking it was like character posters. It was like little character posters and like little tidbits about behind the scenes shit you could pick up, and then you could obviously go to the bathroom or whatnot, and then watch the rest of the film. You had like 15 minutes. It's pretty crazy.
You know, I think when your movie reaches like around 3 hours, you need to have intermission. Bring them shits
Mhm.
back. You know what I mean? It's like give people
Yeah.
a break to take a piss. You know, and then also get more concessions because that's what people will do. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
do
what
do
they
that
should
again
do.
where you can buy some extra bullshit. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, they don't do that shit no more. You got to sit through like a Scorsese movie for like 4 hours. Like,
Yeah,
what the
I'm not
fuck?
doing that.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck. But
Nah,
yeah,
man.
Hateful Eight was pretty good, and actually Sam Jackson did really good in that fucking movie too. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was phenomenal. Like,
Yeah, the one that got me was fucking Channing Tatum because I saw at Comic-Con, I was at the Hateful Eight panel, and Quentin Tarantino didn't say he listed most of the main characters, but he didn't say Channing Tatum was in the film. Like, it was like a total fucking surprise guest star fucking shit. That
Yeah.
shit was fucking wild. I was like, what the fuck? So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool though. That was a cool fucking thing.
that shit works. That shit worked. It was surprising how much it worked. You know.
Yeah, and like he's not in it for very long. That's what even surprised me even more. I was like, what just happened? What did I just see? So,
Mhm.
but Monarch Legacy of Monsters is actually a really good fucking show. I don't pay for Apple TV, so I watch it at someone who does pay for the service. So I go to their house and watch it. We make a whole like thing about it. We get like snacks and shit, and we get the kids to watch, or we try to get the kids to watch. Usually they want to play video games, but that's fine. But it's been a really good fucking show. They actually show Godzilla in the show, like movie quality Godzilla. He's not in it a whole lot, but he's in it enough in the background to where he kind of drives the story. It's done really fucking well. I was really shocked by the show. I thought it was just gonna be like this whole like outside drama thing, but it takes place shortly after or like a few years after 2014 Godzilla. I think it literally takes place in 2017. That's their current time, and then it takes place also in the past during I think 1945 ish. So it's a really good fucking show.
The timing, I might check it out. The timing felt, because I've heard good things about it, but the timing felt weird because they had the Godzilla -1 in theaters, and then this one, and then I was seeing trailers already for whatever the next Godzilla versus Kong sequel is.
It's not it's like Godzilla Cross Con, the new purple monster, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was just a lot of Godzilla all at like one time. I was like, well, what is what?
You know what? I'm not mad at too much Godzilla, so I'm cool with that. So that's all good for me. But the thing is that it's spread out, so I'm okay with it. So even though Monarch started, it's a weekly release. Like you don't get it all at once. You gotta wait like weekly to see it. So the next episode is Friday. Then there's one last one. There's only 10, so last episode's out next week.
Good shit.
So it's been really good. I've been super swept up in this because there is drama. It starts with like the beginning of Monarch and how Monarch started and versus what it is today. And like there's just like mystery that drives like the whole story overall about, how they were like chasing monsters, how they stayed out of the public eye for so long, like a bunch of shit. I was like, holy shit. The current episode had Dominic Tipper, who's been on our cast. Yeah. She grew her hair back out, and she kind of does like a little homage to her old like mohawk. So I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, dude, it's been really fucking good. I've been really enjoying the show. Not just because I love Godzilla, because you literally don't see him a whole lot, but still the story and the show, the way it's executed has been really fucking well done.
That's fucking awesome. I love Dominic Tipper with the mohawk. I love that.
Yeah, she has like a little. It's not the full mohawk, but it's like you can tell like a little homage to her original like Expanse hairdo, which is fucking awesome. And you can listen to our interview with her back when she was on like I think season one of the Expanse. So it's pretty awesome. Also, I already talked about this a couple weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, go see Godzilla -1. They're talking about this could be an Academy Award nominee, possibly.
Damn.
Like it's up for candidacy. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it's really good though.
Good
It's
shit.
worse. It is worse seeing it in the theater. So that's where I saw it. So it's fucking. It's pretty awesome.
We'll try to catch it before it leaves. You know.
Yeah. You got like maybe a couple more weeks before it like gets moved to streaming. So.
Oh man, good shit, man. Anybody do anything New Year's wise or New Year's Eve?
No,
I know we're old
not
fucks.
really.
I
Oh,
bought a bottle of what did I buy? One of those fancy champagnes.
Oh, you bought
Moet.
champagne. I saw that
I bought
shit.
some Moet.
Is it Monet or Moet?
Moet. I think it's Moet. Pretty sure it's Moet.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
Oh,
It's
I have
French.
no idea. Okay.
Try to buy Try to buy a bottle every year.
That bubbly.
Yeah, so it's not that bad at Costco. It's cheaper.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a Papa Bear. He asked if we watch Homeland. I do not watch Homeland. I don't know about y'all.
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it either. I heard it was good though, and he said, "Yeah, he says it's fantastic." He watched 1 to 2 seasons, and there's 5 seasons overall. Looks like.
Is that the one with Claire Danes?
Yeah.
Then I did watch. I think the first 2 seasons, and he's right. It was solid. Claire Danes is a fucking freak in that though. Like,
that's a plus.
I mean, for Harvard, I mean, she's a Yale graduate, so I would imagine she's doing shit.
I mean, yeah, she's fucking people you'd be surprised if she fucking. Let's just say that.
Hobos?
Yeah.
We got some hobo action?
Pretty much.
Oh, nice. Real nice. Oh, I'm
There are times when she's just like, "Oh, you like to blow up buildings? How would you like some pussy?" You know?
Oh, damn.
Would you like to blow up this pussy?
Oh,
I
man.
was like, "Okay, Claire Danes, we don't see you." You know?
You know what? We need to talk about what we did not talk about 2 weeks ago. We were going to. I think we said we were going to wait. This is a perfect time to talk about it. We didn't talk about Insomniac Games getting hacked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And getting fucked over super hard. Y'all know about it. Y'all know what's up.
Set it up a little bit more. Like what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna set it up. Okay, so Insomniac Games, one of Sony's first party studios. Obviously, if you're a Sony fanboy, you already know they've done Spider-Man 1 and 2, and they're working on the Wolverine game for the PlayStation platform.
And Miles.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. It is Miles. I keep thinking Miles is Spider too, but it's really not.
And prior to that, Ratchet and Clank. A lot of Ratchet and Clanks.
Yeah, but there's also a couple other games in there too, because there's some games on the Xbox back in the days that Insomniac had.
Nobody got time for
that. Yeah. So they're a first party, developer for Sony. There's a team of hackers broke in, stole, I guess, about a little over a terabyte of information from the company. They demanded that they get two Bitcoins. So I had no idea that 1 Bitcoin cost that much, but 2 Bitcoins is basically $2 million.
Damn.
So I was like, what the fuck? So they demanded basically $2 million from Sony, or else they will release the shit to the public. Sony said no, we don't negotiate with terrorists, and they released it online and out there everywhere. So it's not just the content of games that they released. They released the people that work there, their names, their addresses, and like other company information. They also had like their list of games that they're like planning and or working on up until 2035. All out there, and it's like, what the fuck? So if you haven't seen it already, there's it's like 3 minutes of Wolverine like kind of alpha test gaming. I mean, it looks pretty good, but it's still fucked up because it's not ready for the public. There's obviously cinematics that are not complete for the game. You can see storyboarding in between for the cinematics and shit. It's like, what the fuck is happening? I mean, it looks fucking cool, but it's still fucked up that they stole this shit. It's fucked up that these people personal information is out there for the public to see, where they can get harassed. Not only like that, there's also like sensitive information. I guess there was like a email from Sony about how they're very worried about this acquisition of Activision. And they basically told Insomniac that the next couple of projects they need to make sure these are hits. Like they need to step their shit up. It's very detailed. You can read the whole fucking
God
email
damn.
online. It's very fucked up. Also, what they had not announced to the public is that they were working on an X-Men game for the PlayStation, and apparently it was in very, very early stages. There was also like there's some other games. It's like one or two Marvel projects. One of them was X-Men. I can't think of the other one at the moment. If you're in the chat, I'm sure someone knows in there. It's very, very fucked up. What did you guys hear about this? Did you know? Do you remember what I'm missing here? While I
Yeah,
look it up really quick.
I mean, honestly, the hack is just like I feel bad sort of for him, but I was gonna play the game anyway. Like I don't, I don't really care about the hack. Like when I saw the video, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm still on board. Like I saw there was it was missing blood, but he was getting down, slicing people up. So and like it looked really fun. So thanks hackers, I guess. I was gonna buy the game anyway.
For me, with Insomniac, obviously, I trust them so much with comic book properties or Marvel properties quite a bit. I mean, we've talked about it in terms of the Avengers game not really working out all that well, and some other ones not working out so well, even in this era where comic book characters are more popular than ever. But they hit it out of the park with basically 3 Spider-Man games. I believe in them for Wolverine. I'm excited, even though it's years away, for X-Men. It sucks that got spoiled. But at the same time, I would already assume if you're doing a Wolverine game, you're probably going to use that to get into X-Men. I automatically assume that to begin with. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, it's coming off the heels of obviously that Rockstar leak prior to them wanting to release the trailer for GTA 6. So these hackers have been real fucking busy. I mean, they're always busy, but
Yeah, but I mean, hack something that's more important that'll actually make a goddamn difference in the world. You know what I mean? It's like hack a billionaire, give his money to the poor. Like
I mean, the thing that fucks me up is there's people working like they're 9 to 5 or sometimes probably 9 to 9s with these deadlines coming out. They're just trying to make good content and provide for their families, and their information is out there.
Yeah.
Like literally their home address, personal email, work email, full government name out there, out in the wild. Like shit that the public shouldn't necessarily have fucking access to, and they're just putting out there. What's even more fucked up, apparently they caught either one or all, or I guess one of the hackers. It's a hacker group, and they linked it to one of the hackers. Apparently the hacker was like 13. And he literally like said it was super easy to break in. He said they managed to get in within 20 to 25 minutes into their fucking personal shit.
People forget that Insomniac Games also do Resistance, which needs to be brought back. It's like a really good franchise. One of my favorite first-person shooters of all time. That and what was the other one that was really good that was on the PlayStation?
It was Killzone.
Yeah, Killzone was fantastic. I remember the one on the PSP was like really good. It was like the first handheld first-person shooter that really worked. It was Killzone Mercenaries. I played the shit out of that game for the Vita.
The Vita one, yeah.
Was it on Vita? Yeah, I guess it was on Vita. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the fuck out of the Killzone franchise and the Resistance one. That was a great era. I really did like those. I do want them to come back. They were not. I'm gonna just call it like I see it. Neither one of them was Call of Duty or Halo killers, but
no, but they're fun.
But they were fun.
Yeah, there are a lot of games that are probably not gonna beat out Call of Duty, Halo. I think the only game that kind of circles around that is Battlefield, but most of the time they kind of like bounce off the fucking circle. Sometimes they penetrate, but those two are like the big heavy hitters usually when they release, especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty's every year.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason why Battlefield was never like the top is because Call of Duty was like so good up until like recently of like having these way over the top cinematic, action sequences in their games, which Battlefield never really did. They tried. Like remember what was it, Battlefield 1 where they had like the really cool, like sort of semi-open world and like storytelling, like all these chunks, but it was only like it was really short, and it was just like y'all could have just done more of that for like the single player stuff, or like had better co-op and stuff like that. But they really just concentrated on their multiplayer, which was it was okay, but once you pick up like if you go from Call of Duty and then immediately play Battlefield, it seems incredibly clunky, like the way you just move around, and like they never got like the same amount of like snap in the game.
I will have to give a caveat because Battlefield 2049, 100%. Battlefield 1, I would have to disagree because that was one of the only ones that actually outsold Call of Duty. I guess people say they caught them on an off year, but I mean Battlefield 1, me and Prodigy, we were on that shit fucking constantly.
Was that the Jon Snow
Call of Duty? No, Battlefield 1 was the World War I fucking one that had
was it going against the Call of Duty that was the Infinite Warfare one?
Like I don't know what
on snow.
I think it was Advanced Warfare, so the one before that.
Oh
the one where you had like the exoskeleton suit and shit.
Yeah,
people didn't like that one.
Yeah, but that was a
lot of people didn't like that one. So Battlefield 1 I wasn't a huge fan of that one, but Battlefield 1, where you can like literally run and stab people with your bayonet, I mean that shit was on point.
It was fun.
Like fucking Zeppelins and shit. Where you can literally destroy a whole Zeppelin with like a team of 4 people. It may take you 10 minutes, but it was fucking worth it.
What I'll give credit, I think you're both right. I'll give credit to Battlefield 1, though, in terms of it had a larger fucking map at the time than Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it always does.
But it was like, to me, it was much, much larger with more players on the field, too.
Yeah. It always has. I mean, even back to back when Battlefield 2 first came out, that game was huge, and it had vehicles. That's something that Call of Duty never really got into that well, was having vehicle combat. So they got into a little bit more recently, but like the multiplayer, I haven't played multiplayer in Call of Duty in a long time, but I don't remember there being like a huge push for vehicles.
No, it wasn't until they released Warzone.
Yep.
Or no, not even Warzone. It was Black Ops 3 or 4 where they introduced like the Battle Royale. That's when they had vehicles and shit like that, and like more people on the field. But before that, Battlefield already had that shit. And Battlefield 4 had a better story. They did it right that year, but I think that year was it might have been was it one of the I think Black Ops 2 came out the year Battlefield 4 came out, because that was like a launch for both PS4 and Xbox One, something like that. So like it was kind of hard, but they both were good that year. That's the one where people were literally nerd raging out, fucking keyboard warrior, like which one was better. But they both were good that year. That's one of the rare instances. So, and Battlefield 4 had Stitch's boy, what's his name? He just passed recently. The guy from The Wire and Oz. What's his name? Michael something.
Omar, or I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The guy with the scar on his face?
Yeah,
Omar.
that guy. Yeah. What's his government name? Goddamn.
I just call him Omar. He was Omar in The Wire, man.
Oh my god, that's
all I know.
Here, give me 1 second. Let me get this.
Michael Kenneth Williams.
There you go. Fuck. There you go. That guy. And they brought him back for 2049, which is very weird because he passed before the game came out. So you can play as him. It's very weird.
But I will say this though. I do like obviously this recent Call of Duty just for zombies. I haven't touched multiplayer. I haven't touched the campaign. I may play it at some point. I heard it's like super short.
It's not 6 hours, man.
Yeah, it's not that interesting. I love zombies, but that it is what it is. But I do want Call of Duty to have like competition is good. You know what I mean? And I want like someone to be like, hey, I have a better game than Call of Duty and it's a first person shooter game. Check this out.
Yeah.
You know? I mean that's ideal. You know what I mean? There was a time when Resistance and Killzone and Halo and all those others were some competition, and now it just feels like it's Call of Duty every year, which makes them fucking fat and lazy. So,
it does, and like their code keeps getting bigger and bigger. I mean, like we're gonna have a terabyte game one of these days. Like seriously. Even like from the standpoint of free to play games, like when Apex dropped, Yeah.
That was something. You know what I mean? Or Overwatch. It was new. It was still a shooter.
Well, I mean, if you look at the numbers, though, I think Fortnite is still killing it. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Because they keep reinventing themselves, which is good. They have multiple modes. Like they're still doing their microtransactions. They
so
do
funny.
their seasons.
Well, you saw like the Lego mode is like basically the original Fortnite mode that everybody forgot about.
Oh,
Like, it's like this is the original Fortnite. Like you guys just never played it.
Yeah, man. I mean, good luck to them. And I appreciate the fact that there are games that just seem to live for year after year. Sometimes fucking decade-long games, What was it? The Final Fantasy 14 or 16? 14. The online one still gets played. Obviously, you got Rainbow Six. You got Destiny. Like, some of these games as service titles have been going for 5, 8, 10 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, so a testament to that is a game that you in Stitch really love that people still fucking play. It's still popular, and they keep advertising new seasons, new ways to buy. It's fucking Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Still going fucking strong. Still has a very active fucking community. It is still going just like fucking. I mean, even though you can probably it's free on Game Pass, but you can probably get it for $10, maybe. Actually, no, I'll bet you it's $30 because it's still popular. But they still have a very vocal and active community. So that's another one. And that game came out like almost 5-6 years ago.
No, 2015.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
But fuck. They keep supporting. They'll still have a Halloween event, a fucking Christmas event. Like it's fun as shit. And I will always give credit to where credit's due. It was the first. It influenced Call of Duty in terms of their operators and in terms of aiming down the sights at a 45-degree angle around corners. That was from Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, 100. Dude, Rainbow Six. It's funny. Rainbow Six has had that since Vegas, which is back on the PS3, Xbox. Fucking 360 days.
I think even before that. No, it's been like that before that on the PC. Like way before.
Way before that?
Yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah.
And then like the one that's been kind of on the outside, which actually has pretty good gameplay, but not the same kind of following, is fucking Ghost Recon. Like Ghost Recon flipped their script on it and did the open world shit like a while ago. And they upped their graphics, but like the community isn't as big, but they still have a pretty decent following. And I guess they're doing like a scaled down version similar to Modern Warfare that tested really well but got pushed back. I think it's called like Black Site. I think that's the name of it or some shit.
I'm down to still try it, especially if they come out with a new one. But I will say this: when it comes to Tom Clancy, sometimes for me personally, it's hit and miss. I wasn't a big Division guy, but in sequel, and then I wasn't a big Extraction guy. Rainbow.
Oh, dude, people couldn't handle Extraction. They pissed themselves playing that fucking game. It was so fucking funny. It'd be me and my boy Gonzo, and we would get randoms, and they just couldn't hack it. They would literally scream into the fucking microphone on how terrified they were about these fucking creatures coming at them. I really liked Extraction. It has like the same operators. They kept coming out with new shit, but people couldn't hack how freaked out they were. And you had to be stealthy. Stealth was like, at least especially in higher levels, it was like almost mandatory, or else you are fucked if you don't do it stealthy.
You know what it is? So there's like, I put it on a slider. Like the more you do this, the less you can do this. In terms of a game that feels arcadey and fun from a co-op shooter standpoint versus something that's super tactical and cumbersome and challenging for a noob to get into. So for example, with Payday, that franchise, you knew you had to go in there stealthy or guns blazing, and one way or another open the vault, steal the money, whatever the fuck is the objective. That was what you were doing. With Extraction, it felt like there was convoluted, do this with the alien gas and don't fart and be sure to rub your stomach and touch your balls at the same time. It was weird.
You don't know how to do stealth, man. You're all about stealth and Siege. It's the same shit. The only difference is there's fucking creatures that can fuck you up. and you're only a 3-man squad, and you need to communicate. If you do not communicate with your team, all of you are fucking die.
Yeah, you can get
You talking
fucked.
about
Like
talking about
with
distraction?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
it's free.
it is a tactical fucking game. You need to be mic'd up. Like most of the time, if we got fucked up, it's because we were not communicating. And like the third person tried to play Call of Duty style, running, I'm gonna kill everything, and all of a sudden some big creature stabs them in the back, and they get fucking what's happening? You get foamed up, and then they get pissed and like be like, oh, why am I losing my operators? I'm like, dude, you didn't stick with the plan. You didn't communicate with us. Like each character can complement the other in order for us to go in. Because once you pick a character, you get locked out of that character. You have to pick somebody else. You can't go in the same person. You need to pick people that, if you know the area, it helps. But you want to pick people that can go into the area, get the job done, and then get the fuck out. And the fucking thing is, you can extract at any time, but the deeper you go in, the harder it got, and the more you need to communicate. And it's fucking crazy.
But I don't want to like downplay this. It did have a learning curve. Like it's not like you were going to go in.
Of course, that's the whole point.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of being tactical. You have to learn to be tactical. You can't just be like, I'm going to go in and can shoot everything with my shotgun, and then you get mad because you go down because you don't know that you can scan through the wall, and like the action that you take would birth a creature that would come out and come running at you. You didn't know that because you're busy shooting. And like we would go in and fucking like you could shoot, but like you could literally add suppressors to your weapon, and people didn't fucking get it. So it's fucking weird to me. Like, why are you playing? If you played Siege, you should know how to play Extraction. I would think. I think
they played pretty differently though. They had some of the same operators, but they played pretty differently.
I really like Siege because it's like I said, it is co-op. Be fucking mic'd up and communicate with your team. And like we helped a lot of people who didn't know in the very first area. It very like after playing so many times, we knew what to do. We could clear the whole area, but we would help people out. Be like, these are the top 3 things you need to do if you want to continue. You need to communicate. You need to come in prepped. Like, and then you need to like just stay stealthy, stay with your team. Don't go fucking lone wolf in that shit, and you'll be all right.
Yeah,
follow directions, work with your team. People don't do that shit. Just run in, start shooting.
Leroy.
Yeah, they deserve to die. I'm like, you know what? There would be times we would leave people. We'd be like, actually, no, we wouldn't leave them. We would extract them. Because like, if you haven't played Extraction, if you go down, you go into this like protective foam. And so what we would do, we would pick you up. You have to pick the person up and put them in a fucking chamber, and then they would be able to get saved and be used for the next round. But you can either extract after that point, or you can keep going. And usually, if they're really bad, we would just keep going, or we'd leave them. It was fucking all bad, but it was fun. I really enjoyed the game.
Let's switch gears a little bit. We talked about games for most of the podcast. Prodigy, have you watched the latest of JuJutsu Kaisen season 2? Are you caught up?
I think I'm still a little bit behind. Where am I? So some spoilers for those who aren't caught up. Let's see. One teacher's dead.
Not him in? Yeah, that hit me hard. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, that
like
sucks.
For real.
And then Nail Hammer Girl was nearly dead, but it seems like she's not.
She might not be.
Yeah. What's his name?
She's definitely gonna be a pirate.
Yeah, by a Patchface was. You know what? Patchface had just fucked up him so badly, and then his big buff guy who likes big booty women, tall big booty women. He came through into the subway finally, and they're fighting. That's where I am. Okay.
Yeah, you're near the end. Like,
yeah,
it was so good. I guess it surprised me how good the anime has been, and consistently really good. The surprise deaths hit me hard. I was like, oh, we're just gonna start killing major characters. All right, damn.
It's bloody.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. Is this technically a shonen?
I don't know.
It feels bloodier. Obviously, it feels bloodier than like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach back in the day. But maybe it is. Maybe they've just changed it. But it's bloody.
It is a shonen series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shonens have
Shonen's
gotten.
up,
Yeah. So it's. And I'm not complaining at all. It also fit really well with like the kind of Halloween time, in terms of that vibe.
Especially when they first started this, like right around Halloween.
Yeah,
too,
October
and
shit. So.
And like the music is still reminds me of Halloween.
Hell yeah. Now I'm gonna confess, I don't entirely understand. Like this one has a more powerful domain, and that one doesn't. And you can walk into this domain, and this is the negative domain. And if you use this magic hand signal, you don't have to adhere to any domains. I don't get any of that shit with the domains quite yet. Like they've explained it.
It's
11 times.
Yeah. It's basically a super move where you can get one guaranteed hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
most
and I know
people.
Gojo. Yeah. Gojo is like basically sorcerer Jesus.
Sorcerer Jesus.
What the hell?
I'm along for the ride. Do I understand the rules? Fuck no, I do not understand any of these rules.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes, Zero.
The movie was so good. With that,
I love
that dude was like super OP with like no powers.
Yeah.
He's just wrecking dudes and no powers. I was like, how are you doing this?
Oh, like that dude in Chainsaw Man or whatever. The or was it Blood? No. What the fuck's her name? The teacher, the one who kept fucking them up.
Oh, yeah. But she has powers though. I thought
the teacher. No, he didn't show any powers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He kept fucking them up. He kept fucking them up. He kept telling them they're weak. And they kept setting up traps for his ass, and he still fucked them up.
Jujutsu has like just epic ass fights that you don't know where shit is going, and they got weird ass angles. Like the entire thing in the subway, I was like, I'm just along for the ride. I don't know who's fighting who or where or why. All I know is innocent people getting fucked up. Demons getting fucked up.
Just getting fucked up. Like they're getting like their whole soul like demolished and like getting mutated and just like torn apart, turned into like tables and fucking walls and shit. I was like, dude, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they get turned into like weapons and stuff. It's just like it's terrible.
Yeah, man. It's a fun ass, well animated show. I'm gonna have to look up like on a wiki or something. Like, okay, this is how fucking domains work, you stupid ass. Because for some reason that shit. I kind of get it at times, and then they'll. It feels like they're almost contradicting themselves in certain fights, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, doesn't it work like this? And then I'm like, no, it works however the fuck that magic needs to work for them during that particular fight, which is fun. Yeah, it did. So how many episodes am I back? Like 3 or 4?
Like maybe 2. What? There's only like 23. There's like 23 episodes. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish that this week or this weekend. I love it fucking so much. And then we all finished off Blue-Eyed Samurai, right?
Yeah, season 2 got announced. So I was happy to hear
good
that.
shit.
Yeah. I actually Kay, I got her to watch it and she loved it too. So I got to watch it twice.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It still holds up watching it twice. It's like this is still fun.
Yeah. Something's good when you can watch it more than once, man. It's like me. I might watch Scott Pilgrim again. That'll be my 4th time.
Damn, you watch Scott Pilgrim again?
Dude, that shit fucking is funny, man. Like, that's a winning ass anime. I don't know what to tell you. I wish they'd continue it.
I mean, it's good. Actually, I don't know if they're going to continue, but there's other stuff out there. I mean, I figured you'd be watching Redo Healer Season 2 or some other bullshit. So that's been out for a minute.
Yeah, I heard. So the ones I'm behind on are Redo Healer, Goblin Slayer came out with some new shit too.
No, did it?
I think so. I thought.
No, I think it was the Shield Hero came out with something new. I don't think it was Goblin Slayer because if it's Goblin Slayer, I'm watching it tomorrow.
Yeah. Y'all keep going for a second. Let me make sure.
Oh, I can look it up.
Okay.
I got
that's pretty wild.
Season.
What else did I see? I heard like a bunch of new seasons. Oh, did any of you finish? I did not do this, so please don't spoil anything. Actually, probably don't say anything.
Oh, there was. Wait a minute. Season 2 came out last year
Shit.
Sounds like it.
in
I'm
October.
way behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's about,
okay.
yeah, that sounds about right because people
I-
were going off about it.
I know what I'm watching tomorrow.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. You know, I don't know how I lost track of that one. I'm watching that shit.
Shit, what was I saying? Oh, did y'all? We haven't talked about it, but did y'all finish Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
I have not. I have not. It's on Hulu, but
I'm
yeah.
going to do that this weekend. I think I'm like 4 or 5 episodes from the end.
Pretty sure I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because the last like 2 episodes are like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to catch up. I should have done it while I was actually off work for like 10 days or so, but you know that them zombies needed slaying. So
They sure do.
um,
Nobody's gonna slay them. Plus, I need ether blade crafting, and I need my pet dog. I need my dog with me.
oh, I forgot about the dog. Yeah.
The dog is fucking dope.
The dog fucking heals you and attacks for you. So yeah, that's the motherfucking shit.
Yeah, the dog is fucking awesome. It's what's funny to me is that the dogs have fucking silly ass fucking names. Like you literally have this demon dog that's like flesh burning on fire named Fluffy.
I love it.
Killing people. Like what the fuck is happening right now? It's fucking awesome.
It is fucking great, man. What else is coming out in terms of like obviously we're in the new fucking year. Are there games on the horizon?
Yeah, there's a few games coming.
Tekken 8
so
comes out in a couple days.
Which one?
Tekken 8.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's I think that's next Tuesday or Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. That's the big one people are talking about. Also, next month, I think just before Valentine's Day will be Suicide Squad: Destroy the Justice League, which people are still talking shit about, but I think they forget that Rocksteady was behind this. So I think a lot of people are doing the wait and see. Other people are saying it looks like trash. I'm like, dude, this looks normal. This looks fine. I think there's a lot going on, but I'm not so sure I'm willing to write it off just yet. So I want to see how it plays.
Weren't they going back and forth? What did they finally settle on in terms of the live service kind of component of it? Is that a mode or is that?
I have no idea. All I know is 4-player co-op. That's all I know. That's all I give a shit about. Really.
What game are you talking
about? Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was supposed to be co-op, right?
Yeah, it's 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have high hopes because it's Rocksteady, and they've done excellent with the Batman Arkham series. I feel like this is an expansion of that, so this should be really good. I'm hoping it's really good. But this is out in like about a month. So
I think I want to pick it up, but it looks way different from what I thought it was going to be because it's like a very mobile game. So we'll see. It's not going to play like Batman at all. So,
no, there's a lot going on.
Mobile in terms of you can traverse the area?
Yes, you can traverse the area very quickly. Like basically Harley Quinn has like this Spider-Man web slinging kind of deal. Not Deathstroke, the other fucking Deathshot has like this wonky ass jetpack. Captain Boomerang, he's like really fast, and then King Shark can like jump like super far. So and it's very vertical too. So yeah.
Never forget, it's DC canon that King Shark fucked the shit out of Constantine.
But that's one of the canons because it's just the same like Superman fucking Wonder Woman.
He got that
and having
cannon.
2 kids. Yeah.
All I know is King Shark is a shark, and he's also a power bottom apparently.
No, I thought Constantine is a power bottom.
Oh, you could be right. Maybe I got that fucking.
Yeah, you got it mixed up. Constantine's a power bottom.
All right.
So,
but yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm not. I'm on the fence. I'm in a wait and see mode with that game. But I hope it surprises me, and like really knocks it out of the fucking park. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, what I'm expecting is something a little bit more involved, but similar to Gotham Knights, but with 4 players.
Gotham Knights was good. People were like tripping.
Yeah, people were hating on
Gotham
it,
Knights was
but
good.
I showed you guys, like everyone got their year in review. I guess every console player, you got your year in review.
Yeah,
They probably do it on
Switch.
Steam.
Yeah,
What's up?
Steam does it too. The Switch doesn't do it though.
Okay.
I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Actually, well, maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they might do it now. But yeah, my second most played game was fucking Gotham Knights. I had beat the game twice.
Damn.
I've been playing, helping other people out, so we can do the 4. There's a 4-player mode in the game, but you need to be at a certain level to get in. So I've been helping other people get to those levels so we can get to the 4-player mode. So I've been playing it a lot more than recently. I was just like, holy shit! And I've been trying to get like the last 2 or 3 like legendary suits. So I've been working on that. So
yeah, I will say this. Before my kid got Spidey 2, man, he was all about Gotham Knights. He was playing the shit out of that, so he'll probably go back to it. And then he went to, I guess he's got a thing for like just kind of comic booky open world ones, because he went back and he was like, Dad, have you heard of this infamous Second Son? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Welcome to 2014. Yeah.
But he was like a kid
out of it.
He was like super young at the time though.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like what? Was he like 2 or 3?
Yeah, exactly. But still, I was just like, what do you mean have I heard of it? You know? Like, yeah. Everybody knows Infamous. I was like, there's other previous Infamous games too, but he beat the shit out of that one. I was like, all right, fine.
I just looked it up. Like I played God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if it doesn't show me the add-on like amount of time, but I played God of War Ragnarok for 113 hours.
Yeah.
My number 1 game on the box is Call of Duty, but it doesn't tell me which one.
So what do I do? Just go to the app and just.
If you go to the app, it'll tell you, but you should have like a year in review. It should be in the app.
Yeah, it should be it should be on your console, like literally year in review, and you tap it and it should pop up like a bunch of shit.
They should
share it.
They should have emailed you.
Okay, well, I'll find it. I do got a dip, but real quick,
did y'all want to wrap it?
Yeah, we can wrap it. Yeah, so if you go on the PlayStation app, it's on there.
Okay, I'm on there now, but I'll do some looking.
Yeah, for mine, it's like at the bottom. So yeah.
Okay, they got a Plague's Tale is on there.
There's some really good games for this month. It's like a Plague's Tale is like another huge game that's out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw. There's actually some pretty good games for both consoles, especially Game Pass. Game Pass is getting more bigger games. So I was like unexpected, but
it's getting so it's got Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5, Metal Hellslinger, which I'm gonna get, and Strangers in Paradise, the Origin. Well, actually, no, I think that's this month. What's next month?
I think next month has shitty games. I think this month had the good games.
Okay. All right, what you got popping this week, Old Ninja?
So I'm still watching Titans. Project, you should be ashamed of yourself for liking the show. I'm just gonna say that for now. Just nope. Don't get me started. So I'm on the final season. Watching this. I'm watching What If, like slowly. Obviously Monarch. I'm gonna try to finish that because it's almost over. I've heard some pretty good things about Percy Jackson. So
I started watching it. Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty good things. Like I've heard at least the first 3 episodes were really good. So I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna try to check it out. I mean, I enjoyed the films, but I heard this series kind of like knocks it out of the park. So I'm gonna see it for myself and give my own 2 cents. Hopefully next week. I'm looking forward to Echo, even though it's only 5 episodes. Apparently, all 5 are an hour.
It's TVMA.
So
I was surprised.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood. Like there's a R-rated trailer or some shit. There's like a ton of blood and shit. Apparently, there's a lot of fucking cameos. I look forward to it. I actually like Echo. I actually like the actress that plays her because she's actually a disabled actress that can beat the fuck out of you. So I really like that fact. So I'm looking forward to that. Playing these zombies. I have a backlog of fucking games that I'm actually going to try to chip away at a little more. I have like 3 Resident Evil games. I literally have it's not in front of me, but I have Resident Evil 4 still sealed from when I bought it back when it came out.
Yeah, you need to play that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hopefully start that one, but I kind of want to go back to Control and finish a couple missions. But I already beat the game, and I
You
really want Alan Wake 2, so a little
you could
torn.
you could finish Resident Evil 4 literally in one sitting.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I want to sit and enjoy and like at least get the like hit. I always try to go for the magnums every time I play fucking Resident Evil. I always try to get the magnum weapon so I can fucking literally one shot fucking enemies. So I usually go for that. So we shall see. We'll see how either annoyed or irritated I get with the game. But I heard the game got its fucking 10 from like multiple fucking reviewers. So
It was great.
I'm looking forward to playing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Cronus, what you got?
Real quick, just we were talking about PlayStation Plus for January. It's Requiem. It's Plague Tale Requiem, Evil West, which is good. I beat the game. It's a good game, and Nobody Saves the World, which I heard was pretty good too. So it's not excellent, but it's pretty good. What I got going on this week? Just doing JuJutsu. Hopefully, looking forward to my kid going back to school next week. In the middle of next week, still unpacking stuff. I got to run some network cables throughout this house. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe if I don't get sucked into playing God of War again. Just saying.
Just get back on zombies.
I got all the trophies again. I got all the trophies, so I'm
no,
good.
just come back to zombies. We need a third.
Well, I need to like paint. Like my walls are primed right now. You see, like I'm missing like the plug for like the. There's stuff I gotta do around the house because it's still full of boxes. Yes, that's basically all I got. Oh, and I took my car in for maintenance, so that was a bummer. I thought it was gonna be something cheap, so I was leaking power steering fluid, and it's gonna be like over $1,000. I'm like, God damn it.
God dang.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. For me, obviously more zombies. Going to finish off some JuJutsu and some Attack on Titan. Finishing that one off, and maybe we can talk about it finally next week. Yeah. Other than that, man, just really, really fucking enjoying the fact that we're in a new year. Got some rain down here in SoCal. Oh, I took my kids to the La Brea Tar Pits.
Oh wow! Up in LA?
Yeah, that was fun. We just randomly went up there while I was off, and had a really
cool.
So I like that place.
Yeah, I've never been.
It's a small museum, and then while we were there, we drove by like the Chinese Man Theater or whatever.
Skid
like
Row? Did you take them to Skid Row?
No, I didn't take them to Skid Row,
Okay.
but they pretty much thought that the Hollywood Boulevard or whatever was the equivalent of. They were like, "Dad, this place is dirty," and I was like, "Yeah."
Make sure you don't step on the needles, kids.
Yeah, it's LA. I mean,
Yeah, like welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood's a fucking shithole.
Yep. That's it. Take us out, old ninja.
All right, you just experienced Black and Black Times Infinity, the dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with Beathan BTI. BTHANBTI. Anywhere you consume your podcast. If you didn't know, if you listen to us via audio, you didn't know, we go live every Wednesday, 8:30-ish Pacific time. I don't know what time that is UTC, actually, but we go live on YouTube. Check us out. You can actually watch us and comment, be a part of the conversation. Check out our website, official website, benheadproductions.com/BTI. We have a Discord server. Let us know if you want to join. You can email us at bthenbti@gmail.com, or if you have questions that you don't want other people to see publicly, like on Twitter or something, you can email us and ask us what do we think about something, or if we can talk about something, or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, and we're on Blue Sky now too. So I just started.
Blue Sky, isn't it fucking James Cameron's like?
No, it's basically Twitter. So it's just Twitter without Elon Musk.
I have never even heard of this.
Jack Dorsey helped set it up, so it looks just like old Twitter. So.
Okay, so that means there's a lot of porn in it.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
There's porn still on Twitter.
Bread makes you fat.
All right.
let a naysayer know.
With that, we're out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Yet many questions remain unanswered.